It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On the ground, here's Etienne. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
47-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Open man, Tedero and McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
1st and 10 at the 30.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Panthers 7, Bears nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Burton, the man on the move. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And the Bears.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
16 yards. And the Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. That's on Joe Tooney. On second down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this will be incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it'll be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up.
Ready, set.
Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, on fourth down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Quick hitting slant there. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What is up?
Williams to throw on second down. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
So second down, and they'll run it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Burden, the man on the move.
Chicago.
A run on 1st and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This is caught down that right sideline. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's across midfield, and he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The ball comes out. The Panthers have it.
It's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On the double. Seven Pirates. 19 Tiger, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Panthers, first down.
Get it.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he goes up top looking for Komet. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To throw, it's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
Here's Williams. Forced out wide. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. his 4th TD grab of the season.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 43-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it. And he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
Throwing is Williams. Connection made. It's Burden. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
Both teams
Carolina.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Luther Burden, the intended target.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
To go.
Burden, the man on the move. On third down, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
Bears first
They
down.
knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
Down and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
That's good for a Bears.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down,
It's a gain of
Chicago.
10. First down, Bears.
Here's Williams now to throw. That pass is caught by Burden. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
16 more yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's to the 10. And he will score! John Tucker. Touchdown, Bears.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now, ETN trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Squirting in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Williams. That's out tipped and complete to Burden. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Man in motion, heading left. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Back at the 45-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Going for it all, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Here's ETN, and this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Like it, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard
Now
line.
a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
To second and goal.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Check. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
First and 10.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
First down, Chicago.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
12 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run with Swift. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
3-yard loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that.
That ties the game, 31-31.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th, as the kickoff comes. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Panther 6, go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pick up of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Etienne. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Bears 31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're gonna get out of here with a victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.